Hello, everybody. Welcome to Friday. And it was slow out there for the things that I like to trade. But I did get one trade in to round out the week, and I sat in it for over 30 minutes trying to get that W today. Did I come out on top? Did I get the win after 30 minutes? Let's find out. Let's trade. All right, so unfortunately, first and only trade today did not come until afternoon. Until afternoon o'clock today here. And you can see it was on NEXT hitting below me into the teens on the scanner. So I'm thinking if it can pop up through the 590s, maybe a good spot to start this one, getting up towards that whole number. So it pops up through the 590s there. I go ahead and get short 300 shares at an average of 593. Looking to add in on a pop up through 6. But if this thing wants to quickly drop in my favor, and it's been a little whippy throughout the morning, so I think I'll just put all 300 out at 575. If it can come down quickly and get me there, just be happy to take that and move on my way. But it kind of slows down here. It's hanging right around in the 590s. Came down a little bit, but not too much. So I'm like, it could really go either way at this point. It's still hitting nicely on the scanner, still up at the 17s as it's pushing up towards the 6s here. So it really feels like at this point it's either going to continue and I'm going to look for my add on a push up through 6, or it's going to get down and fill me with that first 300 share fill there at 593. So I'm looking for a move through 6, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to need some kind of pop through 6, so I'll get ready with an order at 610 if we can get a move through 6. You can see it's pushing up towards 6. There are some sellers there sitting right at the whole number of 6, so if we can get a pop through the whole number, we have the chance to at least get another 10-cent move here as we get on the way up through 6. So watching it, struggling to get through at first, and we're just going to wait and see what it does here on NEXT. Hit it, came down, hit it again, came down, now it's popping through. I put the order out. I get a 263 share fill there at 610 out of 300. So almost got all 300, but only got 263 shares there. So now I have 563 shares short at an average of 601. And I'm thinking the same thing with that first 300 shares. If this thing can make a nice quick move in my direction to the downside, I'll probably just take all 563 shares out at about 585. So that's what I do. I put the order out there with 563 shares at 585. Such a weird amount of shares, 563. But that's what happens when you only get a partial fill. And another way you know I'm live trading, because you can't get a partial fill on any paper trading platforms that I've ever seen. So we're watching it. It's coming down towards the 590s here. I'm like, okay, if we can break 590, probably looking good to get my fill here at 585. But at the same time, if it can't break 590, may have to look at possibly taking a partial here, at least get out the lower price shares and then see if the higher price shares can work for me better at all. So I'm watching it here as it pushes down towards the 590s, and my first order there was at 593. So if I can get a fill under that for 75%, I may just cancel my order out and take it here, because at least then I'm getting a fill below both entries, which is always the goal. So I'm watching it here, want to see what it does when it shows me 590 on the bid. You can see some people stacking up there at 591, but I really want to see 590s. I see 590s there. They are still stacked at 590. So I decide to go ahead and cancel out my order and just hit my hot button to cover 75% at the market. So I got that fill for 422 at 591, and I now have 141 shares short left to see if they can continue down at all. 30 minutes goes by, 33 minutes actually, and I eventually just couldn't hold on anymore. It actually made a nice DT. At one point it popped through the high of the day, and I was looking to see if I could get an add in there, but eventually I just gave up and took those 141 shares off at 602 to end the trade right there for plus 41. So really kind of disappointing, but gave it all the chance in the world to work out if it wanted to make that bigger move down for me with those remaining shares. And it just didn't today, so that's going to do it for me today. Really good week of trading. March continues to be hot, hot, hot. Hopefully, we can continue that next week and end the month strong on the last trading week of March next week. So, hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully, you enjoyed all the videos this week. Make sure you check out my other YouTube channel, Whiskey Tears, if you like things whiskey, bourbon, scotch, all that good stuff. Just put out another review video there yesterday. Make sure you guys check that out. Thank you for being here. I'll catch you later.